Jamie with That's Incredible, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a super long time since I have created a video, but I wanted to start back and start with this cute little cling stamp set from Stampin' Up! Called Welcome Easter. We will be using the Easter Bunny today. We will be doing a triple fold peekaboo card using the bunny. So let's go ahead and we'll get started. First, I need a piece 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 scored at 1/2 inch on the 4 1/4 inch side, and then a matching piece of patterned paper to go over the top of that, like that. Then I need my card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 folded, 8 1/2 wide. And then I need a piece of white cardstock that is 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside, which will actually be this way. And then I need another piece of patterned paper, and this is all the patterned paper I'm using today is by Echo Park. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So let's go ahead and we'll get started, and we'll get started by gluing this piece down. And we'll center that on there. All right, nice and crisp fold there. And then this piece is actually scored like that. I would like to add scallops. So I have my scallop punch die cut here from Lawn Fawn. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to die cut this. So I'm going to use the scallop edges to make a lacy type border. Turn this around like that. And we'll go ahead and die cut this piece just like that on a piece of glitter white. Just a piece of glitter white from my stash, and we'll go back through just to make sure it cuts all the way through. All right, there we go. And set that to the side. First, I would like to take this piece and I would like to measure 2 inches in on my ruler here and put a little mark there, and 2 inches in from the score line and put a mark here, and then I would like to go 2 3/4 there. Now, using my cutter, I'm going to line up this mark and this mark on the cut line, and I'm going to cut that right off. And then I'm going to line this side up on the cut line, those 2 marks, and cut those off. And then I can go ahead and erase my little marks. Then I'm going to go ahead and with this, a piece of this glitter rectangle that I cut, make sure it's nice and straight, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut another edge off of this. Set that to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this side down just like that, so I can make sure it's straight. There we go. And voila. That is done. Then I'll also trim off this little corner piece here. There you go. This part won't be seen because it'll be covered with the patterned paper. Then I'm going to take my patterned paper. I'm going to trim a 1/2 inch off because I did it too wide there. Now I'm going to also mark my pattern paper at 2 inches. And then at 2 inches at the top. And then at 2 3/4 on the long edge. And then with my paper trimmer, I'm also going to cut that off, lining up the 2 pencil marks into my cut line. And again for the bottom. There we go. And then we can go ahead and erase our little pencil marks that we have left. And then I'm going to glue this piece right on like that. This edge needs to be trimmed just a hair more. I don't quite have a point there. There we go. So using my art glitter glue, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Get that all the way to the edge there. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that down just like that. And this will be the front flap of our card. See there? Okay. So next, to get the front flap ready, I have a circle from my Fun Stampers Journey circle die set, and I'm going to put a hole through all the layers with my die cut. Let's go ahead and do that. And I think I want it right about there. Okay. That cut through just like that. And there is our peekaboo window. Now, I'm not going to set that too far because we're going to need that again. So here's my card base, and I'm going to glue this piece right here. So I'm going to put some glue right here on this. Open this up, and yes, it is backwards, but it's a tri-fold card. Get all that lined up, just like so. So then I will have to cut another hole right in here through the pink. But I'm going to trim this edge just a hair so that my card closes a little bit easier. Just a sliver. See that? Not very much. So then my card will close a lot easier that way. Okay. So now I'm going to take my pencil and I'm just going to draw a circle. Then I'm going to take and put this on my Cuddle Bug. And I'm going to take some purple tape and tape that down because I don't want it to move from this location. Set that plate on top, and let's go ahead and cut that. All right, so with that, peel that off. And set that to the side. Okay, so here's what our card is looking like so far. This and that, and it's all lined up perfectly. Now, I am going to be mounting this in the center, but I would like to stamp to make sure I don't mess it up first. So I'm going to lightly draw a pencil line so I know where my stamped image needs to go. And I think my little Easter bunny right there will be so cute. And then we'll put Happy Easter right there underneath. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this one on this block and Happy Easter on this block, and using my Momento Tuxedo black ink pad, I'll make sure I have a good solid image, and then I'm just going to stamp that, press real good and pull up. Perfect. And then I'm going to stamp Happy Easter. Now I will take and erase those lines that I drew before I color my Easter bunny. There we go. All right, so my Easter bunny is going to be, I think white. I think I want him to be a white Easter bunny. So I will use some Copic markers and give him a little shading to make him feel like he is white, but he won't be as white as the paper behind him. Okay. A little R000 for the insides of the ears, the nose, and we'll give him some little rosy cheeks, and we'll make the bottom of his feet pink. Okay, then I'm going to take a little bit of C2 and just add shadow where his fur overlaps each other, not a lot. And then I'm going to take my C1 and blend that out just a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my colorless blender, and I'm just going to blend out that C1 a little bit too. There we go. Isn't he just so cute? Okay, so now we're ready to put this on the inside of the card. And we are going to go ahead and put this down just like this. There we go. Ta-da, just like that. And then I think we're going to take some of the Easter eggs from this Echo Park paper, and I'm going to cut some out, and we're going to use those to kind of decorate the outside. So the back side of the plaid pattern had this little stuff, and the other pattern had some Easter bunny or Easter baskets and eggs. But I think I'm going to cut some eggs from this particular scrap. Let's see. There we go. Now taking some dimensionals. This one is a little thick, so I'm going to cut it in half because I only want, ooh, that was kind of a rough cut. Let me trim that up a little bit better. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and put the adhesive closer to the left-hand side on the back so that when I flip it over, take that off, and I set it here, this will be used to hold my flap down. Okay, just like that. Go ahead and put these other 2 eggs down. And we'll go ahead and stick that one just like that. So there we go. Open and closed. And then I think, because we need just a little more sparkle, I am going to use my Close to My Heart clear shimmer brush and just squirt a little of this out. Get those eggs all pretty. There we go. Around this circle. So let's go ahead and do that, and then I think my card will be done. Get my Cuttlebug back out. Alright, so I have some white glitter paper, and there's that circle. And then I'm going to cut this circle right over the top, so I will get the inside and the outside at the same time. Okay. There we are. Let's go ahead and set those to the side. Bring my card back. Take this little purple tape that I got on here. That off. There we go. Take my adhesive and go all the way around the edge. There we go. And then I will line that up just like so. There we go. Now I think we have a completed card. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed my video, and have a great day, because that's incredible.